Hello, good morning and welcome to Ban-swan-quan Homestay in Nakhon, Pathom. It's my first time here. They've got hotel rooms onto the lake, 8 wooden rooms onto one side of the lake, 8 concrete rooms onto the other side. I'll show you around some of the rooms in just a little bit. It's 1,000 baht for a room, 200 baht on top of that per rod, and you're welcome to eat as many fish as you want while you're here that you catch, but you can't take any home with you. It's got a bit of a farm attached to it, and it's a new location for me. I've never come down here. I've had it on my Google Map location for some time. I'm finding it a little bit difficult to do videos at the moment. I've started back at work traveling, which really digs into a lot of my weekends, and I want to keep the channel just for new locations. I don't want to really go over old locations again. I've been back to Ban-swan. I did 3 nights there quite recently. I did Dawud Bet as well recently, but I feel like I've covered those places in enough detail. So I'm only really going to be doing videos of new places as and when I find them, or when I get the time to go and do them. If I get a new video, I'll release it on a Friday, as I have been doing. So anyway, back to where I am. Ban-swan-quan Homestay. Let me show you around. We chose to stay in one of the wooden rooms. The wooden rooms are smaller than the concrete rooms. I'll show you the concrete room later. There she is. In the room you get a fridge, freezer, TV, fan, air conditioning. There's a small bathroom. The shower is not hot water in the wooden rooms, but in the concrete rooms it is hot water. All of the rooms have a porch area at the front, table, chairs, and then onto the wooden path that goes around the lake. Some of the wooden rooms I was told was a double room. I think the one in the centre on the other bank there is a double room. I have a feeling that this lake is set out with the intention to be more of a family chill out place than a fishing lake. Yes, you can fish, but I think it's more for like having a barbecue, chilling out with your friends. If you had a small family, jump in the boats, go around the lake, and up the top there they have the farm area with the chickens, the turkeys, the peacocks. Looking at the lake's Facebook page and some YouTube reviews and Google reviews, the vast majority of the fish are quite small. There are some decent barramundi of maybe 4 or 5 kilos in here, some pacu of maybe 3 or 4 kilos, but everything else I've seen, the rohu, the tilapia, the marbled sand gobbies, they've all been relatively small. So now I'm around the other side of the lake where the concrete rooms are. Every one of the concrete rooms has a platform at the front for you to fish from. That wooden boat on the left I think is the breakfast area, but we went out and got a 7-Eleven breakfast. I'm not into the boiled rice for breakfast. I'll find one of the concrete rooms that are open and show you inside. The concrete rooms are set out a bit better than the wooden rooms, a bit bigger, but you've still got the same things. You've got the fridge, freezer, the fan, the TV, the aircon, and the bathroom this time has hot water for the shower. So if that's a deal breaker, maybe you want to go into the concrete room. Not very big, obviously. I don't know, probably not even half a pound, but first fish, little yeesock. It's got something weird going on with the gills though. Look at the gills. It's got this frilly soft piece here, and it's the same on the other side. It's really frilly on this side. I don't know if that's just because it's so young, or maybe it's got some sort of disease or something, but the gills look fine. It's just got this frilly bit. Maybe it's genetic, I'm not sure. Let's get a few more out and see what else happens. I haven't even been able to set my second rod up yet because this one just went screaming off. I'm going to have one rod on bread and the other rod on chicken hearts, because there are pacu in here, black bull, marble sand goby and barramundi, so any of those would be welcome on the second rod. So the food's just arrived. This is a pad kapow with pork belly fat and an egg. I think that's 80 baht. Mai's ordered some pork as well with some separate rice. Looks good. And the beer just arrived as well, which is even better. Yeah, some shrimp and some pork and some sauce. A little bit of sauce. Jesus Christ, I've got a bowl full of sauce. Yeah, that's it. Come. I think this is going to be, you put everything on, all or nothing. I either get it right the first time or it don't. Yeah, yeah.
ก็จะไม่มีอุปกรณ์เลยอ่ะไม่มีมีดไม่มีอะไรเลย
It didn't go like a pacu. This is the meat rod. Whatever this is, picked up a chicken heart. That's a little barramundi, you know. It's a carp on the chicken heart.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
ยี่สอกกินหัวใจกัน
Small fish.
ยี่สอกกินหัวใจกัน
หัวใจไก่
ใช่อันนี้นะ
ไหน
หัวใจกัน
มัน
ไม่
ชอ
กิ
บ
น
ปะ
ไม่กิน
ยิงศก
It's good that he's Can you see him?
ไก่ฟิต
Yeah.
ยี่สอกธรรมดาไม่ใช่ยี่สอกอะไรวะ ปลาตัวเล็ก
อยู่
บ๊ายบาย
อ๋อ no die
no
no
ไม่กินเลยปล่อย spiky I might even still use my little grips. There we go. Yeah, I was just brought the lure rod in, put a little size 8 hook on, some mono, smaller bit of chicken heart. I thought I might be able to get a tilapia out with a small hook, and I get a little baby barramundi out. That's 2 rohu and a barramundi. Not the best day, but a nice place to chill out with barbecue. So good morning, interesting evening. Had a barbecue, Cole came down, had a couple of beers. Didn't really see many fish. I had 2 rohu, guys over there had a couple of rohu, and the guy in the corner, he had a fairly big tilapia, must have been a kilo, maybe even a kilo and a half. Woke up this morning, Mai's just gone down to 7-Eleven to get me a ham cheese sandwich. I'm not going to rush into Bangkok at this time, the traffic's going to be awful. Might as well wait until midday and then make the journey back into Bangkok when the traffic's a little bit better. Just had a little barramundi on a chicken heart. I've got another rod on a chicken heart. Something was playing with it, but I came to the conclusion that the hook was too big or the bait was too big, so I threw another one out with just a tiny little bit of a chicken heart, thinking it was actually tilapia, and ended up with a little barramundi. That was kind of cool. So what about the place? If you're coming down here for fishing, unless you live really close, it's probably not worth it. But if you happen to be in the area and you want somewhere to chill out and a bit of fishing, yeah, why not? Goose Lake, Pathom, which is a mouthful. Goose Lake isn't too far away either, and they got much bigger fish there. But this place is just nice, you know. Walk around the top of the farm, they've got all the chickens and the turkeys, and there's peacocks running around up there, and goats, and It's just a nice place to be. If you're in the area and you wanted to stop by, why not? Have at it. Yes, a new species. A new species, that brings the species count to Rohu, quite a few, one sea bass and a tilapia on the bank. I did get the blajin, the Chinese big head fish, or I think it was a big head, it could have been one of those silverfish, but it threw the hook at the net, so yeah, little tilapia. Not very exciting, but it adds to the species count. By the end of the day, I must have had something close to 10 Rohu Carp, a tilapia, a sea bass, and I also got either a Chinese big head or a silver carp, but it didn't want to hang around in the net. If you was looking to come here focused on fishing, I think you'd be disappointed. The fish are relatively small. But if you was in the area and you was looking for a place to chill out, have a barbecue with some friends, enjoy the evening and do a little bit of fishing on the side, why not? It's great. Especially if you had some kids with you that wanted to jump in the pedalos and the canoes and enjoy going around the lake. I live over by the Swanapum airport in Bangkok. It took me an hour and a half to get there on the Sunday morning. It took me close to 2 hours to get back midday on the Monday. Thanks for watching. See you soon.